Hi Care Partners, I am just making a video to remind everyone about our family room messages and what those should sound like. So for starters, those are the messages that you should be leaving at the end of each and every shift. Every client needs a message when you leave for the day. And those messages are for the families. They are for the families who live close and far. I think a lot of times people forget that they're meant for the families and not for us in the office. We do thankfully get to take advantage and listen to those at times, but we do not get to listen to them every single day. So with that being said, your message should go over what you did for your shift. So what did you do for housekeeping? What did you do for meal prep? Did you go out? Did your client take their meds? Did they take a shower? What did you do for the day? So it should be a kind of a mental checklist, if you will. Sometimes care partners find it easier to write in the binder and then kind of look at that as a reflection of your day. Some other things to keep in mind: your message should be about 30 to 60 seconds long, really 2 minutes max. It should not be any longer than that. You should sound happy. Your tone should be happy. Think about if you were on the other end, if you were listening to these messages for your mom, dad, uncles, aunts. You don't want to hear someone pouting in the background. We shouldn't be utilizing these messages for a vent session. We shouldn't be complaining. We shouldn't talk about all the things that went wrong. They should be, again, positive and really just going over what you did for the day. Any serious concerns, issues, complaints about other care partners and what they did or didn't do really need to be called into us at the office so that we can do what we need to do to make that better. So an example of a good message is the following. So, hi, this is Erica. I am just leaving my 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. shift with Father. I came in and made him breakfast. He was already at the dining room table. I made him toast, 2 eggs over easy, and also made him a cup of coffee. For housekeeping, I took out the trash and the recycling. I did some sweeping in the kitchen, vacuumed the living room. I plugged in his scooter. I also made his bed. He took all his morning meds. I then prepared a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for lunch so he can have it later on. And then I did run to the grocery store to get some milk and eggs and cheese that he needed. And the rest of the shift, we really sat and chatted for a bit, which was really nice. We talked about our weekends and what we enjoyed most about them. And that's it. So that was about a minute long. But again, really just going over what you did for your shift and not complaining. Didn't mention, my client fell or they were really grumpy today or, she was really hard to redirect and it was really frustrating. I didn't say any of that. So those are just things that we just want you to keep in mind while you're leaving these messages. The families truly do rely on these and they're an important piece of what we do. So with all of that being said, what questions do you have for me?